The prime directive of Bagua is to open up the body, your energy, and your mind. Now, Bagua is called the formless form. And what this means is, it's not that it has a form like Qigong and Tai Chi. It has what we call walking postures, it has palm changes, it has unification exercises, warm-ups, it has all of these things, and we will be going through the layers of these specific things, building up into the single palm change. But there's many ways to do it. There's not one right way. It's what you're doing inside is more important than the form. But the form allows you to achieve the correct quality of motion. So I'm going to take you through the layers of training to take someone through and change how they're moving and achieve a real Bagua quality. I find this is very rare in the world. I know a lot of people that train Bagua, but when you watch them, they look like they're doing Tai Chi because that's the quality of motion they're putting in that specific form. If you were to do the single palm change correctly right now, it would rip your body apart because the stretches, the connections, the way the twisting goes through into your core is incredibly strong. And the postures themselves require that your body is incredibly open, flexible, and extended. And so if you were to just jump into that in one go, you would likely tear pieces and you would cause damage to your body. This is real Bagua. You have all these threads of Neigong. You practice them individually. You bring them alive and you bring them back into one coherent whole. And everything feeds back into the single palm change. And there's many ways to do the single palm change. There's 8 basic methods, and then there's 64 variations, and then there's over 300 minor variations within the single palm change. You want to get your body into the motion, into the movements, and into the quality, and then push out the envelope. And this is how you manifest that specific quality in Bagua that is full, open, and alive. Bagua is taking you further than the basics, and it's to see how far you can take your body and what your body can actually do. Yes? So it's more in the high performance direction. Now, Bagua is not recommended for people with injuries, but personally, Bagua opened up my body and helped me to release my injuries. Yes, I did start with Qigong and Tai Chi, and that took me a certain distance, but it did not eradicate the damage that was in my body. It didn't completely open up the body, and it didn't heal the body to the full extent. And when I trained Bagua, it really opened up my system and it got my blood and my qi flowing very strongly, and my body healed from doing Bagua. This material comes from Lao Tzu. It has come down through the ages, through the temple system of ancient China to the modern day, from master to master to master to us today. And we have an amazing opportunity to train this really pure art of Bagua. When I asked my teacher, did Lao Tzu train Bagua? He looked at me, shook his head and said, "Oh, I thought that was obvious." But it isn't obvious. We talk about the water method, we talk about the Dao De Jing, we talk about the I Ching, and we know that Lao Tzu was a very important figure in bringing this together and bringing it out into the public. But it wasn't so obvious that these were the training methods within the monastic tradition of ancient China, and they were trained by Lao Tzu, his followers, and many generations before. So this is really an ancient art. This is what makes it unique. It is pure Taoist. It has the monastic and the martial tradition wrapped up into it, and it is a superlative art for self-defense, healing, and creating vitality. This is pure, this is genuine, and I am trying to pass this on to the best of my ability without any interruptions from other traditions and other practices. A lot of people mix this with that and that with this, and they don't know how it goes together, and they don't know what result you're going to get from that. So, it's been said I'm a bit of a purist, and that's true. I want to get into the crux of the matter. What is at the depths of this work, and how was it done in that original model?